Hello and welcome to my channel, Paranormal Oracle, Not Your Mother's Tarot. I'm really happy that you're here. This will be for your reading from mid-May 2022 through mid-June 2022. But as I always say, whenever you stumble on it and it resonates, then that reading was meant for you. Also, it is for your sun sign or your moon sign or your rising sign. In other words, if you are a Leo sun, let's say, or a Leo rising sign, or a Leo moon, then Leo, the reading for Leo, will be meant for you. I do want to apologize that these readings have been so brief and just so few and far between. You know, I have mentioned before that I'm moving. As of next month, that move will the big move will be over with. And hopefully from that point on, I can begin to settle down. So I do look forward to, getting into really expanding this YouTube channel over the summer. And I really appreciate those of you who have come and listened to my channel, to these videos. As you can tell, I'm a newbie. I really have no business doing any kind of video, but here I am. I kind of want to get out there, and I so believe in these cards that were that I channeled, a couple of years ago. I think I've talked about that a few times. If not, you can read the whole thing on my website. My website is down below. You can find that down below. And I also want to add that my cards are available in my Etsy shop. The link for that is also available down below. And I've also recently added some new merchandise. So, check it out. I appreciate that. So this month was very interesting. I noticed that a lot of karmic stuff was coming through for a lot of signs, meaning like these are life-changing times for some of you, particularly those signs that are like late summer into early fall. Each channeled reading that I did kind of came up that this is karmic, this is karmic, this is something, life-changing. This has to do with the blueprint that your soul put out there before you came here. So, if you are one of those signs, you'll pay attention. But, well, at any rate, thank you again for being here. And I'll begin as usual by reading the channeled message that I got for each sign. And then we will go into a 3-card reading. Thank you so much. And welcome, Aquarius. Welcome to the Paranormal Oracle. This is your reading for mid-May 2022 through mid-June 2022. Thank you for being here, Aquarius. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and comment down below. That will help me enormously, and I really appreciate it, Aquarius. So let's begin as we always do. I'll read your channeled message from the universe, and then we will follow it up with 3 clarifying cards from the Paranormal Oracle deck. Aquarius. There is a vibration of exploring a number of new options this month. There's a craving for change and a sense of that life must be grabbed by the horns and soon. Looking back over the numerous considerations you've had to make concerning other people, you're almost feeling pushed for change. You may feel that if you don't grab for it now, someone will snatch the opportunity by putting their needs before yours. These are complicated feelings, Aquarius, and should be understood to be just feelings. The sense of urgency is unnecessary. Try to slow down and carefully consider your options. Okay, that's kind of a complex reading, Aquarius, probably the most complicated one of the entire month of all the signs. But what I'm getting, here's what I'm getting with this. And, when I channel these messages, I don't get anything. I'm just taking dictation. They mean nothing to me. They're just words. But as I read them out for each sign, I start getting impressions and I start getting a sense of what it actually means. And what I'm getting is you're somebody who has done so much for others and has worried so much about others and their misfortunes, their positions in life, whatever it is, And I feel like you're kind of fed up with that now. Like, oops, we dropped a card here. We're going to keep that. And Aquarius, you get 4 cards in your reading because when one falls out, that's sort of my new rule. So that's what I'm getting, that you feel this need to wrench yourself free of past patterns and behaviors that have limited you, have enhanced other people's lives but not your own. I feel like you're at the end of your patience with this. And, you know, I'd like to remind you that this is your doing, not necessarily theirs. This is something you've set up in the past. So you can and will change this, Aquarius. So let's see what the cards have to say. And we're talking about a bright future. We're talking about, you know, turning things over, turning things around, and really beginning to pursue the future. But you feel as though, and this is the second thing that the channeled message talked about, you feel as though this opportunity may be snatched from you because, here comes one of those people with their problems again. And let's not let that happen, Aquarius. You're in control. So let's see what the first card says. It's lovely. Spirit guide. Your spirit guide stands ready to help. So you'll have help with this. If this is about untangling yourself from wrong beliefs about what you need to be doing for other people, then your spirit guides are going to help you with this. So what this boils down to for me, Aquarius, is boundaries. It's a month to work on boundaries for you. And in a big way, you know, not in a small way, like in a big way. And, you know, work on things that have not been working for you in the past. Second card, ectoplasm. Something is at a very fragile stage. More work, more research, more waiting. Okay. So what I'm getting with this card is that this is not going to necessarily be easy. This is not going to be a 1, 2, 3 thing. This is something that's going to take a little practice and a little work on your part, Aquarius. But you're going to have your spirit guides to help you with this. And boundaries do take work. And boundaries should be, you know, my rule for boundaries is that, A, they need to be concrete. In other words, okay, Joe, I can help you with your, I don't know, your bookkeeping, you know, that I'm doing gratis on Thursdays, but not on the weekend, or you know, or I can help you once a month, Annie, with the things you need. But, or here's another one, I can talk to you on the phone once a week, Mom, but, you know, I really don't want to meet you in person more than a couple of times a year. You know, different relationships have different requirements as far as boundaries. And the second rule is that boundaries are up to you. They're non-negotiable. You make your boundaries. You don't negotiate them with another person. This way, you take care of yourself. You're not taking care of them. You're taking care of you. And the third rule is that you don't break them, you know. You don't change your mind. You don't rearrange them. You stick with it. Okay, so the third card is residual haunting. Recurrent doubt threatens to wear you down. So, you know, clearly this can have this can be connected in some way to this need for boundaries. Perhaps you're doubting that you are deserving. Perhaps you're doubting that the people you love, that maybe you've had poor boundaries with in the past, won't love you anymore. So that could be something that, excuse me, and I'm getting a tightness in my throat. So that's the 5th chakra. That's a speak up. That's the speak up chakra. That's the assert your will chakra. So that's telling me that, you know, this will be a good time for you to speak up, speak your truth, speak your will, and look out for yourself. And I feel like there's some, at least a few of you who really need to hear this. Okay. And one more card since Spirit Guide fell out. And this one is, after death communication. Someone on the other side is seeking contact. So I feel like you're getting a lot of help with this. There is more than one of you out there, Aquarius. And of course, this reading is theoretically for every Aquarian on the planet and possibly beyond. But there are many of you who need to hear this reading. And I feel like you are getting help. Know that you are getting help from the other side. It's time to speak your truth. Time to create boundaries, healthy boundaries with others. Not in a mean way. And if you are creating boundaries, you don't even really have to, you know, you don't have to say to somebody, I'm creating a boundary with you. You just have to, you know, speak your truth. Look, I'll be happy to talk to you on Sunday nights, But that's it. I'm too busy during the week. Or you don't need to give you just an excuse. You just need to say that's how it is, And this is difficult for most of us. Make no mistake, it's not an easy thing, and it is something you have to work at. Okay. So good luck with that, Aquarius. I look forward to talking to you again next month.